Good morning everybody and welcome back to my channel. I mean, it's most likely not morning when you're watching this, but anyway. So this is my morning routine that I filmed back in June in my old uni room, which, side note, I miss this room so much, and this house with all my friends. I just miss it. But anyway, this is still my morning routine pretty much, even now that I moved back home. It's pretty much the same thing. So first things first, I go through all my notifications, say good morning to my boyfriend, probably get distracted by a TikTok or two, you know how it goes, and then we open up the blinds, letting in that daylight, trying to wake my brain up a bit and letting know that it is morning and it is time to be awake. And now into my ensuite. I miss having an ensuite, guys, so much. But I'm going to be cleansing my face with the Superjug Vitamin E Micellar Water, but first we've got to take off my little Starface pimple patches. I just love these guys. They really shrink your spots, even the ones that are like under your skin. You might obviously have to wear them a couple nights in a row to like fully get rid of some of them, but I think they're great, and I clearly we're pulling them off a bit too hard or something, I don't know. But yeah, now it's time for the micellar water, and I just usually pop it on a cotton pad, and I think I'm holding my camera a bit wonky, so sorry about that. But yeah, I just wipe it all over my face to get rid of some of the gunk from the night, because our faces are gross when we wake up, guys, like gross. So you gotta cleanse your face in the morning. And now it is time for some morning yoga. I love Yoga with Cassandra on YouTube. I watch her every time I do my morning yoga, and I find this is such a great way to start my day and get myself energized. Sorry, I keep giving you the side eye there. I don't really know why. Literally throughout the whole video you will catch me glaring at the camera. I'm not actually glaring, I just have a resting bitch face, especially in the mornings, because I hate mornings and I hate waking up. I really do. But I'm not giving you the evils on purpose. Oh, there she goes again. Giving you that side eye. So after my yoga, I do a little meditation, and I've been using this app called Balance on and off since about April, and I've just really got into it again recently. And it's basically your own personal meditation coach right on your phone. They have a bunch of different 10-day plans, as well as some standalone meditation sessions. And I was still on the Foundations 2 plan at this point, but you can personalise how long you want it to be. You can personalise the meditation coach, depending if you want like a male or female voice guiding you. And every day it will ask you questions about what you're learning, how you're finding the meditations, what your biggest struggles are. Like, are you getting bored? Are you getting drowsy? Like, stuff like that. And then it will use the answers that you give to personalise your session for that day. This isn't sponsored, by the way, just I love this app. And you can actually get it for free for a whole year. I will pop the link in the description if this is something you're interested. Again, not sponsored, I just think it's something really good to do. Please ignore the cardboard boxes in the background. I was going to be moving soon, so that's why they're there. Also, Mum, I'm really sorry about my really creased shirt. I know you're screaming at the telly, I'm so sorry. But like I've said before, I didn't use my iron at uni, so it's what it is. So now I'm going to be putting my hair up using my little Velcro headband so that I can wash my face. We love the natural hair, don't we? Oh, it's so bushy on my days. But yeah, I got this little headband from Home Bargains. You could probably find a similar one on Amazon or somewhere like that. It's got a little hole in the bottom that you can put your hair up in, like a little low ponytail kind of thing, so it's just out of your way while you're washing your face, because we don't want our hair flying in our face. It's just really inconvenient. But now we're ready for the Bioma Jelly Cleanser. I like to try and do a little bit of extra cleansing when the weather is a bit warmer, because I'm naturally more sweaty, my face is a bit greasier, so we like to double cleanse in the mornings, and I try and do it at night as well when my skin needs it, basically, because we want to get all that grossness off the face, because our faces are so gross. Like, so gross. And I actually use a wet flannel to wash my face wash off, wash my face mask off, like anything like that, because I think it actually probably conserves water rather than having the tap running constantly and like using your hands or like filling up the sink with more water than you need. I think I maybe use less water this way. It also means the water's not running down my elbows, getting on the floor, making a huge mess. And I'm just patting my face dry with the towel, because you don't want to rub your face with a towel because it can actually create little micro cuts on your skin. I genuinely can't remember where I read this. I read this years ago. But yeah, always pat your skin dry. Even out the shower, just pat it dry. And now that my face is dry, I use the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Toner. I did rave about this in my skincare essentials video a few months ago. It has really evened out my skin tone, and I think it does help with breakouts. Obviously, I still have pimples and stuff like that because I'm human. But like, I look at my skin from before I started using this, and like the difference is so insane. Plus it's a really pretty pink and it smells like watermelon, so what's not to love, really. Now I go to my desk and sort out my diary for the day. This is an undated yearly planner from Creative Stationery London. It's a day to a page and has a little to-do list on the side. So here you're going to see my to-do list for that day. It is of course colour coded, so turquoise is content creation stuff, orange is household chores, and then the biro is just standard general things I have to do. I feel like I should have put shopping in yellow, but not yellow, orange, but anyway. And then pink was for my boyfriend. And now I journal, which I actually don't do anymore. I want to get back into it, but anyway, I used to journal every morning and every night before going to bed in my little Hufflepuff journal. And so I'm just writing the date. What date is it actually? Let's see when I did actually film this. I filmed this in May, I think that's a 5. Sorry, my handwriting's not great, but I always have an affirmation for the day. So I have 2 affirmation generator apps, and I'll just pick one every morning to be my affirmation for that day. And I picked one of the ones from the I Am app on this day, and the one I picked is this one right here at the bottom, which says, I will always be enough. And then I just write that at the top of the page for my journal entry for that morning, and then just write anything that I want underneath it, things I'm excited for, if I'm nervous about anything that day, just stuff like that, really. 10 out of 10 recommend journaling. And then I do a little Bible study using the YouVersion Bible app. I do my Bible studies a little bit differently now, but this is how I was doing it a few months ago. But every day they give you a verse of the day, and then there's a little video lesson by someone, they're usually American, explaining the verse to you, what it means to them and stuff like that. And now we're back to the skincare. I don't use this facial mist anymore because I actually dropped it and the spraying thing got really messed up and it didn't spray properly. But I got this in a little freebie box from Cult Beauty, and I've definitely sprayed way too much of that on my face anyway. But what was that dramatic hair flick? Who do I think I am? Beyonce? Oh my goodness. But now it's time for breakfast at last. I know I went a really long time without breakfast, but that's just kind of how I roll. So after all that, we go down into the kitchen. I miss this house so much, guys. So disclaimer, this is not what I have for breakfast every day. I think I just had run out of breakfast food this day, hence why I was going shopping. But for some reason on this day, all I had was 2 Actimel and a whole pack of vegan chicken slices. I normally have like proper stuff for breakfast, like cereal, crumpets, strawberries, stuff like that. Like, I'm not normally this weird. But don't judge the way I'm about to eat these chicken slices, guys, please. I know it's so strange. I mean, it's strange that I'm having a whole pack of them for breakfast anyway, but the way I eat them is also strange. I normally just tear into them with my teeth, but I'm being ladylike and I'm going to pull them apart with my fingers for this video so that I don't look like a savage on the internet. But I do normally just bite straight into it, I am going to be honest. But YOLO. Now we're going to straighten out this large mane of mine so that it's actually manageable and I can brush it and maintain it, because we do love the natural curly girl hair, but it is a pain. All my curly haired girlies out there, you get it. It's a pain. So we just got to sort out the parting before I straighten anything, make sure it's all in the right place. Don't want to be straightening something over on the wrong side because then it's just a bit of a nightmare to get it to the right side. And then I tie this section up so I don't accidentally straighten some of the bottom underneath bits onto the wrong side. And I tend to do like small-ish sections at a time because my hair is so thick and my straighteners would not be able to straighten large sections. I do really need to invest in some of the wide plate straighteners because it would literally half the time that it takes to straighten my hair. It usually takes like 30 to 45 minutes. It would be so much quicker with the wide plate straighteners. If you have wide plate straighteners, how does it feel to live my dreams? Sorry I keep staring at you. I'm not as miserable as I look, I promise. But whilst I straighten my hair, I usually watch something because I kind of hate silence. And I was rewatching Superstore on Netflix for like the 4th time. And I just love America Ferrera. And her in the Barbie movie, she was just absolute chef's kiss. She was so good. And whilst I straighten my hair, I'm still doing my skincare. So we're going in with the Bioma Hydrating Serum. I raved about this in my skincare essentials video as well, and in my Get On Ready With Me video. It's literally so cheap, but so good. I can't get enough of it. We love affordable skincare, especially affordable skincare that actually works. We love to see it. And now here is the outfit of the day for running our errands, going to Tesco's, all that good stuff. Are you ready for this transition? Boom, how professional. Do you guys like that? Let me know in the comments if you like that transition. And now the last thing to do before I leave is brush my teeth with my electric toothbrush from the brand Serum. The head is compostable, it's all like eco-friendly and sustainable. We love it. It's got 2 different speeds. And the toothpaste that I use is the Sensodyne Pro Enamel Repair, because your girl's got sensitive teeth. And now we are ready to get our butt to Tesco. We have 3 whole bags for life there. Whoop, big shop today, and we got our Vans on, so it is time to head out the door. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!